the blood, claiming for, for revenge. We had to go repent and cleanse the land, breaking the ground, like Jeremiah could do, like decree and declare whatever is not of God in this land coming to a standstill, and the will of God starting to prevail in Burundi. We did that from 2016 to 2019, to a point that before the elections in 2020, God told me, now it is time to start doing national prayer conferences.
Okay.
Now I organize, I know you have already seen, I organize big national prayer conferences, and my vision is to raise a clergy that can speak on behalf of people of Burundi.
Okay.
We need a national clergy that loves God, that loves the people of Burundi, that will help the people of Burundi to say, I love Burundi. I am proud to be a Burundian. So we organize that. We try to bring people from different nations to come and bless the nation of Burundi.
Yeah.
So this is one of the things that we do. It's a huge event that requires equipment, that requires teams, that requires a lot of finances because of preparation and training pastors and helping them understand why do we have to intercede for the nation. So that is one of the things that we do spiritual. It has different aspects. You cannot only pray and not act. We also do trainings. We got discipleship trainings and Bible school that is satellite for now. And our desire is to see how can we establish a training center, because now we have contacts all over the country. There are pastors that I reached in 2019, they are always on the phone. Missionary Jane, when will you come back? But that moving all around, it's not easy. But when you when you have a centralized place that you can invite people to come over, and you take time to equip them, to train them, to love them, to nourish their hearts, and when they go back home, they will do the same. So we are trusting God for a training center that can be used for discipleship and Bible school trainings. We already have our trainings in the place, well organized, and because our organization is registered in Burundi, we are allowed to train. We are now expecting and trusting God to bless us with a place that we can do that.
In your ministry, do you feature only women, children, or it's a combination of all in the community?
Wow, that's good. As I told you that we are called Burundi Community Outreach Missions. It's not Burundi women or Burundi men or Burundi youth. It is everyone in the community. The good thing with Burundi, there's an opportunity to serve everyone. Come from men, go to women, go to young people, go to the kids. There's an opportunity. And I want to thank God that Burundi Community Outreach Mission has avenues for everyone. We have avenues, like I told you, on the spiritual matters. And I wanted to tell you that we cannot only do spiritual things, we are also equipping people, because we have to pray and act. So after we learned how to pray, we know the word, we know the gifts that God has given us. Or how about work? Because this nation has been stagnated by the hard times that it has gone through. How about intellectual change? How about empowering in business? And as I told you, in Kenya we used to do business. So God directed me to equip women and youth in business.
So what kind of activities do they involve themselves into?
All right, like for young people, we train them on business plan writing, and many of them have really developed. They have started their own companies. Others are good employees in big organizations. I've trained over 200 young people in Bujumbura.
Wow, really?
Yeah, to a point that when our president 2020 had the national Thanksgiving for the nation, he said, I want Missionary Jane to come and train my young people.
Wow, that's so good of you.
Yeah, so I thank God because of the business skills he gave me in Kenya, we are able to equip young people and women in business. So young people, I like to promote them intellectually and then help them think what is it that they are passionate about, so that you may just push them to achieve what they want without even depending on you. For women, some of them, they want compassion and love. In Burundi, there's a lot of inferiority complex for women. They are still feeling like I'm a kitchen woman. So you have to take her from that mindset. So we start small by training them, like working with their own hands. We got beadswork where they make key holders, they can make table mats, they can make serviette holders. You know, they make things with their own hands. We got a lot of beads that we've brought, and we look forward to have more women that we can equip on that. We are also teaching them how to make liquid soap.
Hey, really?
You don't have to, a woman doesn't have to go at the shop and buy soap, but we train them how to make it at home to reduce the costs. And whatever she could have bought soap with, now she can go and buy onions, tomatoes, or rice for the children.
Yes,
and also they can make business out of it.
Yeah.
So that's what we are doing with women. That is now within the town setup. We are not just focused in Bujumbura, we are mostly also in up country. So up country, when we go there, of course we expect farming. And what we are doing there is to equip families in farming. We got 328 families that look on us. 328 families.
So in you are all over Burundi at large.
I wish I was.
It's just some few places.
I wish I could touch all, but I was listening to one of my para speakers this morning, and he was saying that I may not be able to wipe tears for everybody, but I'll do my best to what I can.
Yeah.
So currently we are able to wipe tears in Muyinga and Mwaro province. So in Muyinga, we have 163 families that depend on us. And in Mwaro, we have 165 families that depend on us on farming and health care.
Okay, so you have talked about some of the activities that the community involves itself into.
Yeah.
What about the men? Because you have only dealt with the side of women. Yeah, you have not talked about the activities that men do.
Okay, in farming, we have both men and women and young people.
Okay.
All our groups are all inclusive, and we are not choosy with religion.
Okay.
No. As long as you're willing to work, you know, we try to make them understand they have resources in their energy, they have resources with their time, and if they have a piece of land, we just sow seeds and fertilizers for them, and trainings, because I've seen they're not well trained on how to do farming professionally. So what we do for families that do not have pieces of land, we hire a portion of land. We do a yearly contract, because we don't have that big financial capability to do like a long-term hire of the farm. We just do 1 year.
Understandable.
And then those 163 families, we group them into small groups so that they become manageable and trainable.
Okay.
So in those groups, there are men, and there are also women, and there are also young people. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So on to the next question.
Yeah.
People want to know, what are some of the challenges you meet along the way?
To talk of challenges, you want me to cry. Anyway, but there are many challenges that we go through. One being the people that we have to work with, they're intellectually down. Okay?
Yeah.
And for you to make somebody understand, you need a lot of love, you need a lot of patience, you need to invest a lot of time. So that has been challenging, because as you invest time, as you invest your love and patience, it asks for a lot of resources. You got to sacrifice your time, you got to fuel your car and meet them where they are. That's a huge challenge. The other thing is even if we are helping them to develop in food security, the gap is not yet covered in the malnutrition and also the poverty level. It's like the way you get a new job after searching for a job for a long time. Before you stabilize, it takes some time.
Yeah, sure.
Now we just introduce them to farming, but they're still suffering from hunger. So when I go to those people, they are so hungry still. They need some support to upkeep until the margin is filled up, to a way that now we can say, wow, they can fully depend on themselves. But I've already trained them to make visions. They have, every group has a vision in the next 2 years, the vision in the next 5 years, a vision in the next 10 years.
Yeah, that's so great.
And for them, they were like, wow, I can think beyond 2 years, 5 years and all that.
It's all about empowering.
Yeah, we have empowered them and they have written their visions. I see most of them in 10 years, they are saying we want to have owned our own piece of land. But my desire was, how can we meet that dream they have earlier, even before that time? And then we can leave them now to work and do other things. Like Raquel, there are some ladies, Batwa ladies. I don't know if you know the Batwa community, the Pygmies in Burundi.
Yeah, they are the third minority.
Yes, yeah, they are the minority in the country. I have a group of 35 women. Batwa only.
And you manage?
Yes, we started farming with them 3 years ago.
Strong woman.
Now they have pigs that they manage as a group. And I empowered them. I looked for small cash and helped them to open a bank account.
Now, I was moving that, but it's okay. Let me just ask that question.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, for the sake of the viewers, what are some of the achievements that you have been able to reach, like a community?
Okay, I love that because one, we have built relationship. It was not easy to build relationship with them because they were telling me, oh Jane, people come here, they take us pictures, they take there, they take there, but for you, we see you love us. Because I've worked with these people since 2016. You know, I think it's a bunch of few years.
Like 8 years?
Yeah. Now at least we've built trust. I've seen their babies grow.
Wow.
I've seen their babies go to school. And the way we've built relationship is only to love them, pray with them, and the little that we have, we share with them. Then empowering their mind and supporting them to move to the next level. So that relationship building and transformation of the mind and the heart, it's amazing. 3, seeing them coming from the road from borrowing. You know, most of them, I found them on the road, borrowing, fasha, but now having them back at home and knowing that I'm waking up to go and do farming for my own family, it's a great achievement.
It's true.
Others, we found them health-wise really in a very bad condition, and we have managed to advocate for them until now they have health insurances.
Wow.
Yeah. Because they used to die out of malaria, small sicknesses. Yeah, but now at least they have the health insurance card. If a child is sick, is suffering from a short illness, they are able to access medical services for free of charge.
Wow.
Yeah, we also met some families attacked by jiggers. Oh, my friend. And you know, a jigger is a low self-esteem factor that puts you down.
It's true.
So they were down, they don't want to get out, they don't want to be seen. But I thank God for the many experiences and knowledge and trainings and skills that He has given us in our team. We have a training material, we know how to deal with jiggers. In 14 days, they are gone.
Wow.
Completely gone. And my desire, Raquel, is to establish a medical camps in the provinces that are fully, you know, they are so much attacked by jiggers. So that in those 14 days, we don't have to go to their village. We can call them to our medical center. And when we call them up, we stay with them those 14 days.
Okay.
We treat them and equip them spiritually and with business ideas. In 14 days, you can transform somebody.
Yeah.
And when they go back home, they go back home healed, equipped, and ready to change their lives, their families, and the nation at large.
Oh, you have heard Jane. Hey Jane, you are such an inspiring woman.
Thank you.
You are, do I call you, that's a strength of a woman. So in all this, where is your husband? How does he support you?
My hubby, he's my very strong support. Because when we just came, because we didn't have a job to do, and we didn't have partners, we didn't have sponsors, and you see we have children. We had to see how do we share missionary work and also work, you know, like tent making to make sure our family survives. That's what we've been doing. I used to work some days, but now the ministry work grew, and I cannot give myself to working. I know we need it as a family, but I can't work because the community needs me more. So what we decided with my hubby, though we need him in this work, because he's a manager of the Bible schools, he has to look for a job. So he looked for a job. He's working in one of the schools here in Bujumbura, so that as a family, our kids go to school without struggle, and we are able to pay the house that we rent. Yeah, that's what he does. Then the rest we just trust in God.
Okay.
So we still don't, we are still not able to support our ministry work completely, though we exactly know what we want to do, why we are doing it, and how to do it. We are still waiting on God to open those great doors.
So, Jane, as we are winding up, we'd like to know what support do you need?
Wow. One, Raquel, I would like to really appreciate you for this, you know, just letting our voice out there is one of the things. Just to see somebody saying, God bless you, we are blessed by your story, is a booster, for us. And we would request our viewers to really pray for us. Sometimes the work that we do is spiritual. We have found, you know, even poverty is a spiritual attack, and we are trying to remove it from the people. So the enemy tries to fight us every time. But if we are sure that there's somebody praying for us on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we are covered by prayer.
Yeah.
That's a necessity. You know, that keeps us moving so well. Secondly, we need partners. You know, the people that feel they have the love to empower. You know you're already empowered and you want to empower somebody else. May it be spiritually, may it be intellectually, may it be development wise, may it be physically on health or education. You're welcome. We are here on the ground and we can partner, start like those training centers together. I love to establish a prayer mountain. We established together, or maybe build that medical camp where we can be transforming the lives of people.
You just tell us the address of the office and also the platforms where people can find you.
So thank you for the opportunity to share my contacts and also the opportunity to be on this platform. God bless you. God bless your channel and let it grow for the glory of God. So our followers, we are there. If you want to call me or WhatsApp me, you can use +257 69 547 832. And it is written there down the screen. You can find it, or on website www.burundioutreach.org. Facebook, we are also there, also in Instagram. God bless you so much and thank you for following us. We love you.
So guys, thank you for tuning in. We have been having a wonderful conversation with Jane. You have heard how she started the story until now where she has reached. So if you'd like to partner with her, you just find the link of her YouTube channel, a platform for WhatsApp, Facebook, and also WhatsApp. We shall link it on the comments down below. And don't forget also to go to her channel, subscribe, and comment, like, and share. So until next time, we are out. Bye bye.